Born in Spring Valley, New York in 1890, Gilbert Eckerson headed to Montana as a young man to work on a ranch and seek adventure in the wide open West. Enlisting in the U.S. Army in 1912, he served in the Artillery and Quartermasters Corps in the days before America's entry into World War I. He then applied for and was accepted to Officer Candidate School and was commissioned a captain in 1917. At the same time, Eckerson had developed an interest in flying and was sent to flight school at Kellyfield, Texas, where he received his wings with the Army Signal Corps on March 1, 1918. He was assigned to a stateside duty and did not get into combat, but after the war remained part of the Army Air Service Officer Reserve Corps, being called to active duty on several occasions. Between his Army service stints, Eckerson flew barnstorming exhibitions across the country and ended up in Oregon. Among his early feats of flying, he attempted to set a record for inside loops at Swan Island Airport, but had to stop after 397 loops. Retiring from the Army, he decided to settle in Eugene and flew as a pilot for Hobi Airways. There, he participated in many pioneering efforts, including the first agricultural use of an airplane in Oregon, spreading grass seed from a Traverlaire biplane. In April 1928, Eckerson opened a flying school in Springfield, Oregon, with a branch in Medford, and became a dealer for Waco Aircraft in Southern Oregon. His school was unique, not only in that it offered flying lessons, but it provided courses in aircraft construction and repair. He next participated in the 1929 National Air Races in Cleveland and placed fifth in a race from Portland to Cleveland prior to the main event. At the races, he performed an aerobatic routine that wowed the crowds and gained him many employment offers. Eckerson went to work in 1930 as chief test pilot for aviation pioneer Vance Breese, who was designing and building aircraft in Beaverton. On July 22, 1930, Eckerson took off from Swan Island on a demonstration flight in a Breese monoplane, intending to fly cross-country to New York with just one fuel stop. The aircraft, named On to Oregon, was to fly to Minneapolis, then on to New York City, opening up a passenger service between the east and west coasts. Unfortunately, the aircraft had been fitted with a new engine cowling just before the flight, which funneled carbon monoxide from the exhaust into the cockpit. Becoming aware of the problem, Eckerson attempted to keep flying until he could find an airport where he could land to remove the cowl, but he was overcome by the poisonous fumes and crashed near Butte, Montana. Eckerson was found unconscious in the wreckage by a woman out horseback riding and was hospitalized for numerous injuries to his face and body. Due to the injuries suffered in the crash and the carbon monoxide poisoning, Major Gilbert Eckerson never flew again. He passed away in 1933, and his ashes were placed in an aircraft-shaped urn.